It's finally happening. The moment supercar lovers have been waiting for but never believed would actually come. The moment when a Lamborghini that looks like it was forged inside a volcano, designed not for roads but for battlefields, and priced so insanely that even billionaires had to take a deep breath before writing a check, is officially up for sale. A moment that has sent shockwaves through luxury dealerships, auction houses, and private collectors across the world. This is the kind of machine that isn't just a car, it's a symbol of extreme wealth, a celebration of engineering rebellion, and a Ferrari killer built with only one purpose: to dominate everything else that dares to be called a supercar. Because Lamborghini didn't design this beast to be good, they designed it to be unfair, to be a nightmare for anyone foolish enough to challenge it. And while we've seen limited edition hypercars before, the LaFerrari, Porsche 918 Spyder, Bugatti Divo, none of them strike fear the way this one does. Because this is one of the Lamborghini models from the brand's most ruthless era, when they still refuse to follow rules, still refuse to care about politicians and emissions regulators, still refuse to obey anyone except speed itself. It's a final roar from the V12 bloodline, the heart of Lamborghini since the 1960s, now dying slowly because governments across Europe are forcing every supercar brand to move toward electric motors and silent futures where noise becomes a crime and gasoline becomes history. But this car, this monster, stands proudly as the last king of chaos, the last scream of pure power before silence takes over. Making it much more than metal and wheels, it is the last piece of a dying revolution, the last authentic Lamborghini with zero electrification, no turbo cheating, no hybrid compromise, just brutal combustion fury. And that rarity alone sends its value into the stratosphere. But that's only the beginning of why this price tag hits $4 million and is expected to rise even higher. Because only a microscopic number of these cars exist. In some cases, just 9, sometimes just 20, depending on the specific configuration. And every single one was hand-built like a piece of forbidden art, crafted from aerospace-grade carbon fiber, molded into aggressive shapes that slice the air like samurai blades, and polished until the reflection alone gives goosebumps. And when you walk around this car, you notice something different. There are no elegant curves, no soft edges, only sharp lines, angry intakes, muscle in every direction, like the car is flexing even while parked. The exhaust sits like a dragon's throat, spitting fire whenever someone dares to tap the accelerator, while the V12 engine, over 770 horsepower of naturally aspirated madness, waits inside like a beast chained up, roaring angrily to be unleashed. But what makes this sale even more shocking is that these cars were never supposed to be resold, because when Lamborghini built them, they hand-picked the owners, ultra-elite collectors, royal families, CEOs who can buy islands. And those owners were required to sign agreements, promising to not flip the car for profit, promising to keep it hidden like a secret treasure, promising that this machine would remain priceless and unattainable. Which means if one is now suddenly up for sale, the world wants to know, who broke the sacred vow? What changed? Why did a millionaire suddenly let go of one of the greatest automotive weapons on Earth? And more importantly, who will get their hands on it next? The auction houses are already preparing for a battlefield of rich egos where nobody wants to lose. Because buying a hypercar like this isn't just about speed, it's about power, status, legacy, and the right to say, I own something the world may never see again. And rumor has it that sheiks from the Middle East, crypto billionaires from Singapore, Hollywood megastars, and even European princes are circling like hungry predators waiting for the hammer to drop. But here's the twist. This isn't just a rare car. It's an investment, a financial monster that grows stronger with time. Because every day the world moves closer to electric vehicles, the world moves further away from the sound of revving engines and gasoline flames. Meaning every pure V12 hypercar becomes more valuable, more mythical, and more desired. Especially one with such an aggressive story in limited numbers. In fact, experts predict that this $4 million listing could easily explode past $6 million, maybe even $8 million, depending on how the bidding war escalates. And if the buyer keeps it hidden for another decade, it could turn into a $20 million collectible, the kind of asset that builds a family legacy, a museum piece, a trophy, a symbol of domination in the automotive world. And that's exactly why the news of this sale has gone viral, because everyone is asking the same question. Is this the most valuable Lamborghini of the modern era? Is this the one car that defines everything Lamborghini ever stood for? Fearlessness, rebellion, and outrageous speed. And if so, then whoever buys it won't just own a car, they'll own a chapter of automotive history, a machine that future generations will study the way we study the Mona Lisa. So right now, as car collectors sharpen their checkbooks and prepare to strike, the world watches the auction like a movie premiere. Because when the bidding starts, it won't just be money being thrown. It will be a battle of pride, a war where only one person gets to walk away and say, "The forbidden Lamborghini is mine." And that moment alone is worth every million they're about to spend. Because this isn't just a car for sale. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. The kind of headline that people remember years later, saying, "I was alive when that Lamborghini was released from the shadows." And the moment it is sold, its story will evolve again. A new owner, a new secret location, a new legend waiting to unfold. But the story of this ultra-rare $4 million Lamborghini being for sale today goes deeper than just exclusivity and price. Because owning a car like this isn't just about driving, it's about becoming a part of Lamborghini's legacy, where every screw, every carbon fiber panel, and every roar from the V12 engine carries decades of passion and engineering evolution. And the moment a collector buys this masterpiece, they aren't purchasing a vehicle, they're purchasing history. Just imagine, under the hood lies a naturally aspirated V12 engine, something that is rapidly disappearing from the automotive world as brands move toward electric power and hybrids. This engine screams to redline with a level of emotion no EV can replicate. There is no turbo, no artificial sound, no battery weight, just pure mechanical rage, crafted precisely for the handful of people allowed to experience it. The exhaust note alone is like a symphony designed to shake mountains and wake up entire neighborhoods. And when Lamborghini purposely limits production to only 20 units worldwide, they are trying to create hype. They are building a legend. And this particular model being listed now means one of those 20 owners, someone who has been a part of an elite car circle, has decided to release their spot in that legacy. That makes millionaire collectors fight for the chance to take their place. Every time this Lamborghini hits auction, its value jumps, sometimes millions, because the market knows that once V12 engines disappear forever, these cars will become priceless. The wealthy buyers don't see a car, they see a future investment. They know that in 10 or 20 years, this might not be worth $4 million, but $40 million. That's how the super rich think. Cars like this are their version of gold. But performance is only the beginning. Look at the design. Most supercars try to look futuristic, but this Lamborghini looks like it time-traveled from another galaxy. Its sharp angles, jet fighter aerodynamics, and hand-sculpted carbon fiber make even a Bugatti owner stare with jealousy. Step inside, and it becomes even crazier. The cockpit feels like a fighter jet with switches, LED displays, and bucket seats tightly hugging you like you're about to take off from a runway, not a street. There's no touch upholstery, no cup holders, no comfort features, because comfort was never the point. Lamborghini wanted the driver to feel like a pilot on the edge of chaos. Even the doors, the iconic scissor style, don't just open, they announce your presence. When you step out, everyone around stops breathing for a second. That's how powerful this car's aura is. And the paint finish? Specially ordered, custom-coated, and impossible to duplicate without Lamborghini's own technology. The carbon weave patterns? Each one is unique like a fingerprint. Nobody else will have the same pattern. The wheels? Forged exclusively for this model. The tires are made from a compound so rare that replacements require a personal request from Lamborghini's racing division. The steering wheel? Wrapped in Alcantara you can't buy in any store. Everything here screams one thing. This was never built to be practical, it was built to be mythical. And when a billionaire becomes the owner of this car, their status jumps to a different level of elite. They can't just buy this from a dealership. Lamborghini personally approves the buyer. Yes, you heard that right. Money alone isn't enough. You need a reputation in the supercar world. You need to already own Lamborghinis. You need to be known in elite luxury curls. Only then do you get selected. So if one is now suddenly up for sale, the world wants to know, who broke the sacred vow? What changed? Why did a millionaire suddenly let go of one of the greatest automotive weapons on earth? And more importantly, who will get their hands on it next? The auction houses are already preparing for a battlefield of rich egos where nobody wants to lose. Because buying a hypercar like this isn't just about speed. It's about power, status, legacy, and the right to say, I own something the world may never see again. And rumor has it that sheiks from the Middle East, crypto billionaires from Singapore, Hollywood megastars, and even European princes are circling like hungry predators waiting for the hammer to drop. But here's the twist. This isn't just a rare car. It's an investment, a financial monster that grows stronger with time. Because every day the world moves closer to electric vehicles, the world moves further away from the sound of revving engines and gasoline flames. Meaning every pure V12 hypercar becomes more valuable, more mythical, and more desired. Especially one with such an aggressive story and limited numbers.